And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm a Rocket Man. You know what I am. Rocket Man. Burning out of here. Guys, welcome to the Good Crack Podcast. Surprise, surprise. It's a solo episode. You usually see two of us. You're only seeing one of us today. Guys, we missed last week's episode. We're not proud of it. We missed it. It was scheduling issues. And then we almost missed this week's episode. But our rule is if we miss an episode, one of us has to take a flight out to California to the Manscaped headquarters where we have to suffer a week of torture. So I won the coin toss. So Matt is out at the Manscaped headquarters, probably getting waterboarded by Anne-Marie, our caseworker, whatever you want to call it, representative. Actually, no, we have a new one now. Anne-Marie is old news. We got Sam now. So, yeah, Matt's out probably at the headquarters getting tortured by Sam, which is fine because they're not paying us enough for me to really care. No, yeah, guys, so Matt's out this week. It's a solo ep. I was going to get a guest. Couldn't get a guest. Then I was like, what are we going to do? So I was like, you know what? We're going to take it on head first. Throw me into the fire. We got this. How the hell are you? I mean, I've been bombing on stage a little bit the last 2 weeks, so I was like, hey, fuck it. Let me go bomb on my own podcast because at least I'm welcome to, right? I'm sure I'm welcome to on stage, too. A lot of people are my friends now, so I'm sure it's not a big deal. But, anyway, guys, here we are. Happy St. Paddy's Day weekend. How crazy is that? St. Paddy's Day. One thing that blows my mind about the Irish, and I can say this, I'm a quarter Irish. My father, 100% Italian. My mom had she had a bit of Irish in her, We tell her all the time, we say, Mom, you tainted a perfect family bloodline. I'm going to say that again because I sounded like a moron the first time. You tainted a perfect family bloodline with this Irish stuff, But yeah, I'm a quarter Irish, so it blows my mind. Dude, did you know that 1 million people died during the Irish potato famine? That's crazy to me. 1 million people died. All because they weren't able to rely on one vegetable, the potato. 1 million. That's a sixth of the amount of people that died during the Holocaust died during the Irish potato famine. That's wild to me. The Irish people, yeah, they're resilient. That's for sure. I think we can say that with some pride. But yeah, grew up, I was an Italian kid with a little bit Irish. I'm like a Henry Hill minus the stool pigeon personality, So we always used to bust my mom's chops. What was really funny, though, was in school, kids, would accuse me of being Irish. I remember my one buddy, his older brother, Rodolfo, he used to bust my chops and be like, no, you're definitely Irish. And I would deny it. I would deny until I die. Because I'm around a bunch of other Ginzos in North Jersey. I'm like, no, dude, I'm 100% Italian. 100%. What the hell do you need me to do to convince you? You need me to whack that guy? You need me to whack your geometry teacher? I'm a fucking Ginzo. But really, I had a quarter Irish in me. I was a liar. And, it really started to come out more when I moved to New York, my sophomore year of college, because, we were frequenting the Irish pubs. And for something that I denied so much, I wasn't denying it at the Irish pub. I'll tell you that one. When it came to, another free Guinness or something, dude, I'm a quarter Irish. Can you believe that? This fucking guy's a quarter Irish. Fucking fool. What a fool I was. But yeah, so I would deny it for a long time. Don't deny it anymore. Which is, that's fun. But the Irish potato famine killed 1 million people. Can you fucking believe that one? Can you believe it? But yeah, guys, it's been great. We're sorry for missing the last episode. That's on us. We thought we were going to be able to make it up during the week, but Matty had to go to Vegas this is going to come out today, Sunday. Matty had to go to Vegas this weekend. He's going to be getting back today, probably later in the day. But neither here nor there. You know, we're here, we're hanging. But we're not going to miss another episode, I can tell you that much. If we miss another episode, you're going to watch me and Matt both perform a self-suck on one another. I know that's a tongue twister and it doesn't make much sense, but it will when you see it. It will when you see it. But yeah, dude, St. Paddys week. St. Paddys was on fucking this past Thursday. That's great. I guess that's great. I had an interview on St. Paddys Day for a new day job. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. New job alert. God, I'm so excited for that one. So excited. But, yeah, I had an interview on St. Paddys Day. So I had to walk around Midtown, you know, going to this location for my interview, dodging a bunch of fucking college kids dressed in green. Dude, it's nuts. It's nuts that I used to enjoy that so much. I loved St. Paddys Day in the city. Just getting annihilated. I realized how much I hate that stuff now this past year because I went to SantaCon. Don't tell anybody. I know. I know. Don't tell anybody. I went to SantaCon this past year, and it's one of those things where, like, in theory, you're like, well, hey, if I'm with all my boys, if I'm with all my friends, it doesn't matter what we do or where we go, right? It's all about who you're with. Not true. That's not true. I'm sorry. It's a cute saying. It would be nice on a nice little IKEA, board that you buy to put in the room, like, she was fearless, so she did it. Whatever the fuck. But no, it's not true. Not true. It's not about who you're with. It's about where you're at. It's about, you got to be in the place, 5-star, $30 cocktails. No, I'm kidding. But really, the thing is that we went out for SantaCon, and when it was all said and done, I remember looking around and saying, yeah, I'm never doing this again. Really, genuinely. It was great hanging with the boys, great having some drinks, but you wait online for an hour at the most irrelevant venues and bars. These places have no business even being open when it's not SantaCon or St. Paddys Day, right? They're literally a waste. They're a waste of space here in the big city. Can you believe it? A waste of space in New York City? I never thought I'd hear that. But a waste of space, guys. Waste of space. And then 1 or 2 days a year, they make it all back. They make it all back 1 or 2 days a year. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like, listen, why the fuck do you have to go out in, Midtown East or East of it? Like, who the fuck? Just do it everywhere. I remember we were sitting there at one point. I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Let's just go downtown and have some drinks with the fellas. What the fuck? You're going to wait on a line to go to Soulless Bar. Who the fuck cares about Soulless Bar? It's like East 6th, East 7th, and East. Who the fuck? Guys, there's so many bars in that area. Soulless Bar? Who the fuck cares? That's why I hate that stuff. And on top of it, you get into the bar and you can't even move. I don't know. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to sit here and complain for you guys for an hour. But, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you the honest, God-willing truth. And that is, don't do those days anymore. St. Paddys was annoying too, because it's like, you're in Midtown. It's already a disaster to begin with. There's already 1 million people on the sidewalk, And it's raining out. This Thursday was fucking pouring, and you gotta weave through all these. It's like, guys, go home. Go home and get yourself a console. You hear about this new Elden Ring? It's a fun game. Try it out. Oh, man. I need to break for some water. I already got a break for water. We're only 9 minutes in. Off to a great start. I don't even know if I'm giving you guys the full hour. It's going good, but we'll see. Yeah, so anyway, fucking St. Paddys Day. Interviewed for a new day job. We'll see how. I think I got it. You're not supposed to be confident about those things, but I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. Oh, some hot tea to start the morning. I mean, I swear to God. Let me look at my notes here, huh? If I can look at my notes. Yeah, but there's nothing really to look at in these notes, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, it's fucking great. The one thing I will say is that St. Paddy's Day is nice because, in my opinion, because there are a lot of, real Irish people out here in this city. SantaCon's different. It's like, guys, get a job. St. Paddy's Day, though, there's a lot of Irish people out here, and I do enjoy the Irish. I like the Irish. I love the Irish. You could say that. Shout out Malloy's. That's the Irish pub we used to go to all the time in Hell's Kitchen. Great owners, great people, and you'd have the time of your life every time you walk through the door. That's what I associate with Irish people. It's like, hey, it's a Saturday, 2 p.m., walk into our dark bar, and let's get fucked up. Let's tell stories of the olden days. I think that's special. There's something special about that. There's a lot of camaraderie, and that's something I really appreciate, There's no judgment. It's like, hey, Jimmy O'Mickery, you're going to get fucked up all day long. Well, you better make sure you pay your fucking tab this time, you righteous cunt. Like, that's what it is. There's no bullshit. It's not like if you go to, like, another fucking gathering, like, I don't know, like one of these, you go to one of these pre-games with the bougie crowd, it's going to be like, wow, Mick's been, like, drinking all day. He's been, like, doing toots, too. It's like, honey, shut up, all right? That's not even fair to say, but, I like the Irish. Hats off to the Irish. Maybe one day I will truly, fully embrace my heritage that I do have there, but I don't think so. I mean, it comes out. When my beard gets long, the Irish comes out because I get a red beard. I got that gene, Christian Bale has it, so makes sense, We both got it. Hot boy summer. Speaking of which, summer is coming in New York City. It feels good. The spring's on the way. I suffered a pretty bad cold last week because of it. Because, the fucking weather's fluctuating, baby. One day it's 70. One day it's 50. One day it's 30. One day it's 73. It got me. I was out for the count. I'm still not 100%, to be quite honest with you. I'm like 97, 98. I'm still waking up some mornings, hacking shit up. Other than that, I feel great. Allergy season's on the way. I'm not looking forward to that one. I don't fare well with the seasonal allergies, to be quite honest with you, which is a shame because I didn't have it my whole entire life until like college. It's like there was a little cell in my body that just switched on, activated. Now I got it. So that'll be fun. But yeah, spring's on the way. You can feel it. It's getting nicer out. No more snow. You don't even have that type of snow that's like a straggler. You know the snow. You know the fucking snow. It's like it sits like on the corner of the road and it's like half melted, half not. It's all black and gross from like tar and concrete and rocks and bullshit. And you're just like, dude, how does that one keep going? How is it doing it? But it does it. And yeah, no more of that either. It's coming. I think we're out of the winter. Knock on wood. But, if we're looking at the forecast, if we're trusting the meteorologists, everything's looking pretty good. Which is fun. I'm looking forward to that, There is nothing better than spring, summer in New York City. What an empowering feeling, waking up every day like you got the world in the palm of your hands. You could go anywhere, be anybody, It's great. It's really great. And it's even better now that all the COVID restrictions are lifted. I mean, hallelujah. I took my wiener and I swung it around like a lasso in the streets when that happened. I mean, I was ecstatic. Thank God. And we're not going to go into that one because you know what happened then. But it's great. Everyone's able to go back out. You're able to have people come and visit. No one's really concerned about whether they got to be this or they got to be that. Just come out and have a good time. That's what it's all about. You can sense it in the air that everybody is just ready to fuck, Like everyone, it's just the pheromones are just flooding the streets and everyone is like, guys, take your pants off and let's get jiggy with it. You know, like, it's done. It's done. It's over. It was actually so funny. I was at a fucking coffee shop like 2 days before the restrictions got lifted. So shame on me. But 2 days before the restrictions got lifted, not 2 weeks, 2 days. And I'm in line for a coffee. I'm not wearing a mask. It's done. Like, the day Adams announced that it was done, which was like a week and a half before it actually was lifted, I was done. Like the day he announced it, I'm like, okay, it's done now. So I was just going everywhere, you know, free balling it, I guess you could say. But I'm in this coffee shop. I'm in line, no mask, you know. No, there was like 6 of us in line. I think 2 people had the mask, whatever. Anyway, I get to the register after waiting 10 minutes. And the young man at the register, he says, "Sir, do you have a mask?" And I said, "No, I don't." And he holds out a box of masks and he says, "Okay, well, I'm just going to have to ask you to wear one, while you order." And I say, well, you didn't, the people in front of me didn't have one on. Did you say anything to them? And he got flustered and he said, no, it's just, it's store policy. Whatever, fine. I'm not a freedom fighter. I don't care. But silly, yes. So I had to wear the mask while I ordered my coffee, while I paid, and then I was free to take it off and, go kick rocks around in the street. My point being is that it's done. It's done, everybody. It's done. Celebrate. Get together with your family and friends and celebrate. Fellas, have you started spring cleaning yet? The carpets need cleaning, the drapes need dusting, and your lawn needs mowing. Spring is sprung, and the global leaders in below-the-waist grooming have the best tools for cleaning all your 5 in your fucking pants, dude. Time to clear out your winter bush and join the other 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code GOODCRACK. Guys, you gotta shave your fucking cock, alright, dude? You can't be walking around with a fucking Harry Johnson like you're fucking Hagrid, alright? No one's gonna want to fucking suck that thing, alright? No. Spring is here, guys. Spring is sprung. You need to shave your balls. You need to shave your body hair. I know you've been letting it, get wild for the winter, which is fine. We all do. We all do. My beard was so long a week ago that the red hairs were coming in, if you know what I mean. So I had to shave the bad boy down. You got to do what you got to do. But with Manscaped, you're going to be able to do it, and you're going to do it well. Okay? You're going to do it well because you're going to get the Performance Package 4.0. And it's going to come with the only tool you need to keep your boys looking and smelling the way your fresh tool up your partner wants, whatever. Listen, you're going to get the Performance Package. You're going to get the Lawnmower 4.0. It's the best technology in its field, in its class. You're going to suffer way less nicks than you would with any other razor or trimmer or buzzer. You can clean your cock with ease. It's waterproof. You could bring it in the shower, shave up. And it has a 4K light. So if you want to get funky and do it in the dark, dude, go right ahead. You want to get in the gooch? You want to get under there? Dude, go right ahead. You can see just fine. There's a 4K light on it. Then you're also going to get the fucking, the fucking weed whacker, and that cleans your ears and your nose, and it's great, and it's wonderful, and it works well. Guys, I'm going to fucking say this before I even move forward. I know it's an ad, I know, but no, I love these fucking products. Matt loves these fucking products. I'm not going to lie, getting a Manscaped sponsorship, the money's fine, it's great. But the money was besides the point. I love that we got a bunch of products. I love it. The lawnmower, I shave my body, my sack, even my face with it. And I don't switch the fucking blade. I use the same blade that I just shaved my pubes with to shave my mustache because I think that's cool and it gets me closer to God. And the weed whacker, fantastic. Listen, ear hair isn't a problem for me, thankfully. It's not a thing. Knock on wood. But, my nostrils, they get some hair, And, I take that weed whacker and I trim them right up. And it works great. And then on top of it, dude, you get the fucking crop preserver, which is an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. Dude, you get out of the shower, you dry off, and then you just fucking lather some of that in your hands and just rub your sack with it. I mean, it's like, dude, there's no words for it. I literally was trying to think of something to compare it to, and there was nothing because it's fucking amazing. It's one of a kind. It's so unique. You lather your balls up, and you're just like, dude, I didn't even leave the house yet. I'm going to literally crush today. And then on top of that, when you lather them, you get to take your Crop Reviver, which is a spray-on toner for your balls. So now that they're moisturized, you're going to spray them up real nice, and they're going to smell fantastic. And you're not going to sweat. You're not going to sweat in your sack. Listen, if you work a corporate gig and you're in the office all day, you're nuts, your sack. Like, I just had to adjust mine just now doing the ad, you know. You're sitting and they're getting frothy. They're getting hot. If you got the Crop Preserver on and the Crop Reviver, it's going to help so much because they're going to stay fresh. They're not going to get gross. They're not going to chafe. And the best part is you're going to keep them from sticking to your leg, and you're going to leave them smelling like fresh flowers. So do you want to invest or do you want to invest? Yeah. And it also means that now that it's the start of spring, on a serious note, this also marks the start of Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and Manscaped has partnered with the TCS to bring awareness to testicular cancer, men's health, and early cancer detection. Guys, this is a great cause to get behind. You know, we say it all the time when we do these ads, your balls will thank you. Yeah, they will thank you, and they'll thank you even more when you take care of them and you support a cause like such. I mean, cancer touches everybody's lives. Testicular cancer, maybe not everybody, but it still touches a lot of people's lives. It's very common. It's surprisingly common in men from like 18 to 30, which is wild to think because you don't ever think about it. But even me, I think I know, like, I've known 3 or 4 people now in my life that had it, which is nuts, man. Like, you never would have think that's a thing. So, you know, Manscaped is committed to raising awareness for the most common form of cancer in men aged 15 to 35. I think I said 18 to 30. Sorry, 15 to 35. Take that back. And it's giving support for fighters, survivors, and families impacted by testicular cancer as a part of their We Save Balls initiative. So, guys, even more of a reason to buy these products. I mean, seriously, it's not even about, supporting. Well, it is about supporting the show. I'm not going to. Guys, it's about supporting the show. Please don't get it twisted. However, it's nice to know that you can support our show. It's nice to know that you could buy quality products. All the while, you're supporting a really great initiative to help people and their families and survivors and fighters. So, guys, please, with that said, go to manscaped.com. You could buy any product. You could even buy the fucking 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner for $11.99, and that goes towards this. It doesn't matter. Any product, and you can use code GOODCRACK. That's GOODCRACK, GOODCRACK, at checkout for 20% off and free shipping on your order. And you can do a great thing and help the We Save Balls initiative. Guys, thank you. And once again, as always, your balls will thank you. Celebrate. It'll be fun. But yeah, as you can see, I'm closing up the notebook because, guys, that's all the notes. I mean, hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. No, I'm kidding. We're not done yet. We're not, we got more gall than that, guys. No, but with, with the whole spring and summer, not only is there pollen in the air, but there's love in the air. You know how it goes. I mean, cuffing season comes to an end, but if you follow the proper rules and cycle of cuffing season, it's okay. Fall, you're getting shouty. Winter, you're cuffing shouty. Spring, you're usually letting the cuffs off. But if I remember correctly, spring, summer is also the season of recruitment, And no, I don't mean the creepy kind of recruitment, guys, so don't cancel me. Shut up. No. I mean it very innocently. I mean, it's the season of recruitment, like, damn, you're going to be out there like it's like, it's like the free agency, and you're going to be like, hey, prospect, definitely not a prospect. I didn't see you turn your head. When I saw you turn your head, I realized not a prospect. But you know what I'm saying? Spring and summer is where like you go out and you find the potential shouty that you're going to be trying to get the pumpkin spice latte for in the autumn. You know what I'm saying? So love's in the air. Even though they tell you that cuffing season's over, I still believe love is in the air. I felt that. I felt that this week. I got a DM from a beautiful little lady named Stella this past week. Stella hit me up, and she was like, hey, where did you take this beautiful picture? Where is this? It looks so beautiful. And mind you, this picture was a photo of me on a cliff in the Amalfi Coast, also photoshopped, totally fabricated and created, not real. So, you know, when a gift like this lands in my lap, I mean, it would be criminal not to take it, no? So, you know, I started talking to Stella. And, well, you know, maybe I ought to just read it to you, sure, right? Wow, she hasn't blocked me, which is surprising. Because usually when you're dealing with these, people from Thailand or bots or whatever they are, it usually ends in them blocking you or you having to block them because you're fearful for your life. But anyway, I tell her, I say it's Amalfi Coast, and she thought it was so beautiful. She asked me, you know, when was I traveling? And I told her, well, you know, I was there working on a movie with Will Ferrell, which I wasn't, you know. And she thought I was a star. I told her, yeah, I'm a movie star. You know what? Forget about going about it like that. Long story short, this woman fell in love with me. You know, we had a good time. I told her I've been to every single country in the world, even North Korea. I used to perform an interpretive dance called hydrofracking for Kim Jong-un, and he loved it. He loved it. I've been everywhere except for Canada because the Canadians, they mistaken me for being Chinese. I don't know if that's fair, but I'm only Chinese in the metaverse, right? Chinese on my good side. And it's funny because then she said, haha, you sound like a Chinese, which that one cracked me up because you know, do I? I'd be honored. Anyway, it's funny. I'll fucking post some pictures of this. So, I mean, you know, people who follow me on Instagram know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyone else, just like, dude, you are having a fucking episode again. But anyway, yeah, weird. You know, it's funny because this happens to me a lot. I get messages from, like, these women who have size F cup breasts in their profile picture, and they'll be, like, from Thailand or Taiwan or... Yeah, Thailand or Taiwan, and, you know, they'll hit me up and be like, wow, beautiful scenery, where you live. I know that's not... I know, whatever. Forget, I'm not going to do the Thai accent, all right? I mean, you want me to do that? Yeah. I know she thinks I sound like I'm Chinese, but I don't think I do. Anyway, they'll hit me up and they'll be like, oh, what do you do? You're very cute. Or like they'll be like, I'm in love with you. And, you know, I mean, I get it. I know I'm a good package, but my whole thing is it's like, dude, are these humans or are these bots? Is there like a little Indian man sitting at the keyboard pretending to serenade me as Stella? Or is it like artificial intelligence that's been programmed to like hold conversation with a person? It's nuts. And you know what? I'm very grateful. I am. I'm very grateful because it somehow always lands in my lap. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm looking up online to have this land in my lap. I'm certain that I'm not looking up anything bad or illegal at that, you know? It's pretty standard stuff. You know, Humphrey Bogart movies, for example. I've Googled that. Easy ways to hide a bot, you know, all that stuff. Nothing crazy, right? But somehow they always come to me. They always come to me, and It can't be my Instagram activity. I mean, I don't do anything weird on Instagram. I fucking follow, the regular old bunch. But they always come to me. And this time it was an honor because it started out innocent. It started out, she sounded like a little girl from, like, not a little girl, pause. She sounded like a little lady from Thailand who just moved to New York, Like, oh, what kind of movies do you usually make? And you know me. I say, oh, well, usually exploitation films, but now I make black comedies like Tyler Perry. It's totally fair. Nothing crazy about that. But then the next, that's all the first day. The next morning I reach back out to her and I say, morning, Stella. And this is where things took a dark turn. I'm going to read you some of this. I'm not reading all of it. Because if I read all of it, my mother is probably going to call like a hotline, and say that I think my son is schizophrenic. He doesn't live with me in New Jersey. He lives in Brooklyn. I need someone to check on him immediately. And we don't need that. It's Sunday, I plan on recording this thing and then roasting about, the rest of the day. I got a punch bar over here. We're going to eat like 3 pieces of it. We're going to get funky, if you know what I'm saying. But the next morning, I reach out to this person or bot or whatever the fuck. And she just starts speaking to me in hieroglyphics. Now, I don't mean literal hieroglyphics, but I mean like she's just saying things that don't make sense. I say, morning, Stella. Guess what? They found my son. Because I had told her that my son was kidnapped, which, I don't have a son. She says, more suitable development concept, hospitality, tit-for-tat certificate, etc. Reply. The Lightning delivery place is also a good place for ghouls to seal. Very annoying. Zuzo subway Yoru is on vacation or listen. FGFGH. And then I'm like, hey, Stella. A bunch of letters. Hey, Stella. Original map of the Municipal People's Congress. Too few people talking to gamblers. Address happiness to Hu Jintao's sense of happiness. After resuming work, rereading, fees, cut leaks. Photographer Zhu Taiyan, pregnant woman. Get off the plane, stick to your own carding. I mean, I don't know what the fuck this person robot was saying. And I said, Stella, I think you're either schizophrenic or you're in tune with a higher power. And she said, you fuck. I fuck. I don't know. So really, pretty much, I don't know the moral. I don't know the moral of this story, But why me? I'm honored. It's just, it always falls in my lap. But this one really took me for a ride because it was a 2-day long thing, That's fun. Listen. I think it's important that I speak on Ukraine. I think it's important because, I'm just a guy who's not Ukrainian. I'm guess you could call me a comedian. I'm a comedian. I'm a comic. I could say, I want to bring truth to light on Ukraine. Now, I'm not going to talk about Ukraine because, quite frankly, I don't. you know the rest of that one. Here's what I'll talk about. Space is wild. Everyone's into space. We gotta start building in space. Well, dude, there's an American astronaut in space that Putin is threatening to leave unless Joey Biden lifts the sanctions that he placed on Russia. Yeah, I'll say it again. An American astronaut is up in space. Putin threatens to leave him up there unless Joey Biden lifts the sanctions. Imagine being that poor fucking guy. I mean, I want to get you, the skinny on this. So pretty much, guys, this schmuck is like, hey, I'm gonna be in space, I'm gonna do something that's historical as of right now. I mean, not many people have done it. And now they're like, buddy, unless Joey B drops these sanctions, you're not dropping into orbit, if you know what I mean. You're up there, bud. Okay. Russia threatens to abandon American astronaut in space as sanctions threaten peace aboard ISS. The plan is for astronaut Mark Vandehay to land in Kazakhstan with 2 Russian cosmonauts on a Russian spacecraft. For the past 24 years, the U.S. and Russia have worked together to construct and maintain the International Space Station. Now, 227 miles below the laboratory, Russia has waged war in Ukraine, and that's pitted the country against the U.S. and its allies. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I had to read. You know what they say? Men can't multitask. Leave it to the women. Whatever. Pretty much how it goes is Dmitry Rogozin, who is Rogan, Dmitry Joe Rogan. Dmitry Rogozin, who is the head of Russia's space agency and a close ally to Russian President Vladimir Putin. He's responded to Biden in a series of hostile tweets, and on February 26th, he posted a video in Russian that threatened to leave Vandehay, the American astronaut, behind in space and detach Russia's segment of the space station altogether. So it sounds like it's a game with a bluff. You know? Do we call his bluff? Do we not? I say we do it the American way, and we say, oh, you're going to leave him up there and you're going to detach? Well, listen, buddy. Go right the fuck ahead. You think we care about that guy dying up there? We got millions and millions more down here, baby. Oh, you think we care about you detaching from the space station? Good. Detach. Because give it a week, we're sending rockets into that space station that you detached, you know? We're going to fuck you up. That's the American way, right? We're gonna fucking nuke the space station. I don't know. I don't think we should let this fucking guy threaten us, though. I really would hate to be this guy Vandehay or Vander, whatever, you know? What a fucking travesty that is, man. And, you know, not to get political or anything, but, I mean, you got to rely on Joey Biden. I'd hang myself in the space. You want me to be quite honest? Is there oxygen in there? Oh, there is. There's gravity. You can't hang yourself, I guess, up there. That's a good one. If I was stuck in space, I'd just hang myself until I realized you can't. Thanks, I'll be here all week. No, I would probably kill myself because, I mean, Joe Biden's not getting you home. Joe Biden's like, he can't even find his own way home. God forbid he had to. They're like, sir, you're on the Great Lawn. It's just 20 yards up that way. You're right. He's walking into the street. I repeat, he's walking into the street. Oh my God, a bus. There's a bus. No! You know, like you got to rely on him to, you know, do some good old American diplomacy to get you home. I mean, dude, good luck. Sayonara. That's not happening. Oh, that's not happening. Christ almighty. What do we got here? 32 minutes. I mean, can you fucking believe it? Wow. Pound for pound. I didn't think that was going to happen. No, I did. I'm confident in that. Yeah, you know. I didn't eat any of the Punch Bar yet, so I still feel confident in it, you know. That's my problem. Once a toke is taken, confidence is shattered. I was telling this to a friend the other day. And you know what? I'm not scared to say it on a public forum. No, but truly, I told a friend the other day, I'm like, dude, the problem is like my confidence is like the weather sometimes, especially the weather nowadays. One day, 70 and sunny, you feel alive. Everyone is like, dude, greatest day ever. We're here. And then the next day, it's 31 degrees and it's snowing in June, and you just say, how is this happening? That's how my confidence goes, honestly. One day it's like 73 and I'm just strutting down West 4th Street with a black leather jacket on and a huge bulge in my pants. Like I'm rocking a hammer, right? And people are staring. They're like, dude, that guy has a fat cock. And I'm just walking around like the city is mine, you know? There's even I even have like a little speaker attached to the side of my belt, and like Staying Alive by the Bee Gees is playing. You know, it's like, ding, 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 ding. Well, you can hear by the way I lose my road. You know? And then the next day, that's June 3rd. The next day is June 4th, and there's 3 feet of snow on the ground. And I'm trudging through the streets of West 4th with no semblance of happiness or reality. And the bulge in my pants has completely deflated to a little pip poking out my, there's just like a little pop high up near my waistline. And people are walking by like, wow, that guy definitely has a micro penis. That's how it goes. There's no in between. There really isn't. And yeah. So that's why now I'm doing well, because it's like, oh, it's 73, the huge bulge. No, but as soon as a piece of the punch bar is eaten, a little toke of the funky stick is taken, it all just settles down. It all settles down, and I say, wow, a snowstorm's a coming. I better start trudging through. That's what happens. That's what happens, to be honest. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't think the solo pod was gonna go through the way it did. Really didn't, and it was fun. This is fun. I enjoy it. I was gonna try and get Paddy DeFino on here, but Paddy DeFino, he had to go back upstate, this weekend. And then I was like, you know what the fuck? I'm not gonna I don't feel like going through the effort of scheduling somebody. I could just roll out of bed, set everything up, and shoot and do the pod. Just like we did here, Wake up with a little bed head, throw a hat on. And I didn't throw my usual black cap on that you guys usually see me in. I mean, Christ, everyone in comedy now, it's like everyone likes to bust my chops. It's, I appreciate it. Everyone's like, oh, you're going for the Dave Attell get up. I mean, that's not what I was thinking. But, I guess you're right. Walking around all black cap. But no, today I was like, you know what? I'm rocking the Chainlink hat. We're going to shill Chainlink on this episode, boys. Buy that Chainlink, baby. Crypto's down. Now is the time to get in. Get a good entry point. I fucking wish I could have gotten an entry point like this. So get it. Get your Chainlink. Money sign link. Get it. We're going to shill it the whole entire show. We got 24 minutes. I could explain how Chainlink works. No, I'm going to spare you that. We don't need to do that. Though it might make for an interesting solo episode one day if this ever happens again. I don't know. I've even considered, I'm like, maybe I do start my own little solo venture alongside Good Crack. But I was like, oh, instead of doing a solo pod, I'm going to do like a solo gaming stream. And it'll be gaming and pod. But the thing is that that sounds good in theory, but who actually is going to watch it? Seriously, who's going to it's already hard enough to get you guys to tune into this. I'm going to get you guys to go on Twitch to watch me play Elden Ring, Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14. No, what the fuck? Why would you want to? I don't even tune into Louis J. Gomez's stream, and I'm a fan of Louis, even if fucking, I was about to say if Cumtown started a stream, I wouldn't watch it, but I'm like, that's a lie. I would totally watch them play video games, but you know what I'm saying? It's it's already a chore to get you guys to come here and hang out for an hour. I'm not gonna get you guys on Twitch. And then what? I'm going to try and become a Twitch affiliate. Hey, guy, yeah, thanks for the sub, John Johnson 20. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, thanks for the gift, Long Wiener 6. Yeah, what's up? Dick's in the chat, guys. Dick's, I can't do it. I could do it. I'm capable of doing it, but I'm not going to. That's what it is. I'm not going to. Yeah. I think we're almost about wrapped up here. I mean, Christ, I'm trying to do some crowd control. Oh. Huh. I had a meeting scheduled for tomorrow at 4 p.m., but it seems as though it's been canceled. Well, that's good, right? We're doing well. Everything's fine and well. We're doing great. We really are. Oh. That's wonderful. All right. Well, the fuck was I about to say? Hey, Jamie, can you rewind that up? Can you pull that out for me? No, I was saying that. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Guys, anyone who's... It's so funny when we were like, hey, anyone who's been following for the last month. Yeah, all 21 of you, probably. Guys, anyone who's been keeping up and knows that we're doing the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, we locked in the last cast member. We're officially locked in. As far as the cast goes, we start rehearsing this week. SB Rivadeneira is joining. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. Esperanza Rivadeneira is joining the cast. She is playing the last role that we were trying to fill. It's exciting. Very, very exciting. She is perfect for this part, and she's going to, crush it. She's going to kick ass. I don't even doubt it for a second. So we got that done. That's exciting. And it's official, guys. We're going to be fucking in Scotland in August. It's going to be very cool. Very cool, very fun, interesting. And I'm looking forward to not only just all the performing we're going to be doing between Hey, That's My Wife, and then our buddies Brandon Barrera and Adam Christopher stand-up show, Pure Fruit, and just any other shows that we're able to get on and get spots on, whatever. I'm also looking forward to us doing the podcast for 4 weeks in Scotland. That's going to be debauchery. Wow, we missed an episode, now. I can only imagine what will happen then. Maybe we'll miss an episode. I don't know. I want to say we're not going to miss any episodes while we're out there. However, it's just going to be like madness. Me and Matt have talked about just like, hey, if we're out at the pub and we meet like two Scottish guys who are just fucking characters, we're just going to be like, hey, guys, you want to leave in like 20 minutes, go back to our place and record a podcast? What could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? I'm sure there's going to be plenty of instances where people think we're trying to, bang them. But no. There's no sex involved. We just want to record content, The only problem is when you mix the sex and the content, you get content, and that's not what we're trying to have, folks. But thank you. I'll be here all week. All right, well, that wraps it up for me. It was good. It was good doing this. It was good seeing you. Good hearing from you. Guys, anyone who's been tuning in on YouTube, God bless you. God fucking bless you, because, dude, the fact that I spend the time that I do to cut the video together, make clips, it goes to no waste knowing that 3 of you watch it every single week. I do say that sarcastically. I don't know why I spend so much fucking time doing this stuff for just 3 people to watch it. But no, you know what? We believe in what we're doing here. We really do. Guys, this is episode 30. 30, it should be 31. 30 weeks that we've just been going at it. We did not, up until week 30, we hadn't even missed a week. So I'm proud of this. I'm proud. Fucking proud. You remember Be Proud program? And we had a program in middle school called Be Proud. And it was pretty much a program where kids could voluntarily sign up to get drug tested. Most of the time, it was like kids' parents would sign them up if they didn't trust them, which is like, okay, they're in middle school, tone it down. It sounds like you need a Xanax, mom, But it was a program called Be Proud where kids would sign up for it and they would voluntarily get drug tested. But the thing with the drug testing, it was not on any type of rolling basis or like schedule or routine, whatever. It was just like random. So if you signed up for it, you could maybe not get tested once the whole year, or you could get tested every week, or you could get tested once or twice. It was just like this thing where it's like, hey, be proud, be proud, be proud. You have nothing to hide. You have nothing to fucking hide. All of these cowards that didn't sign up for Be Proud, they're probably doing heroin in 6th and 7th grade and 8th grade. So be proud because you're one of the people who said, listen, I got nothing to hide. You can drug test me. You can use these state funds to drug test me and for me to come up negative like we all expected. Yeah, you could do that. You could fucking do that. But yeah, we had the Be Proud program. I wasn't a part of it. I wasn't proud, which is fine. It's probably better off that I wasn't in it. We probably would have had a rough conversation in 8th grade if they so I wasn't in Be Proud, but I had a few friends that were in Be Proud, and it was like this thing of like, dude, I hope I don't get drug tested, but like they weren't even doing drugs. Like that's why it was funny. It's not that funny, So, guys, we're proud. I'm gonna be proud. I'm proud of this fucking thing we're doing here. I'm proud that there's at least like 45, 50 of you that lend yourself to us every week. Though that's not going to cut it. When you're doing ads for Manscaped like we are, you need more. You need more because if you have more, listeners, that Manscaped check is going to go up a little bit, and we need that to go up, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's the app. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, we're back on our usual shit. Matty F is back in the studio. You know what I mean by studio. We don't have an actual studio. It's either my bedroom or his basement in New Jersey. But he's back in. I don't think we got a guest coming on maybe for a couple of weeks. We're going to get back to basics, for a week or two. Save Matty a commute to the city. Give me a nice little reason to go back home to Jersey and see my mother. And, that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Smoke them if you got them. Good Crack Podcast on Instagram. Follow us. Stay up to date. And, go fuck yourselves. Take care.